It's supposed to be a mix of sun and clouds this afternoon, but as you can see, it looks like most of the clouds are missing the city of Brockville. They're all to the north and east of us, so I'm hoping I'm going to get lucky on this ride that the winds are blowing from the west. But actually, maybe you can't really see all that well. I always keep forgetting to hit the Just Do Better button on this camera. Let me take care of that. There we go. Everything should look a little crisper now. I guess we'll see whether the storm's coming towards me or going away from me. I'm really looking forward to getting out and doing this ride. This is one that I've wanted to do for a little while, but I've done it on GoPro and I've tried doing it on 360 before, but the weather wasn't all that great for the ride, and hopefully today will be a little bit of a different story. We'll see. All right, so just leaving the city of Brockville now, and as you can see, there's a lot of dark clouds straight ahead, and it's definitely raining over there too. But where I'm going to be turning is actually to the north. So it looks like the clouds might be blowing in instead of blowing out, which would be a little bit too bad, but I'm going to stop at Rose Corners Fairgrounds here and just have a look at the cloud direction and then make a call if I'm going to continue on with this ride or whether I put it off for another day again. So I was actually here just the other day with Rhonda. We were grabbing some pictures of the Aurora Borealis that was coming through the area. Had a little bit of a break in the clouds for about an hour and a half, and managed to get some good shots and a little bit of video. It's a nice place to come just outside of town where you don't get too much light pollution. So let's see what these clouds are doing. All right, well, I'm going to give this a try, and maybe by the time I get to the country roads that I want to see, maybe I'll have a little bit of better luck as far as the cloud cover. I don't know. It's a little chillier without the sun out, so I think I'm going to take a second here, stop, and put on a sweater. I brought one with me just in case. Whew. That's going to be a lot more comfortable. If the sun comes back out, I just take off the sweater, put it back away, and I'm gold. Unfortunately, every single time I go out to try to do this ride, the weather just never cooperates with me. Well, I guess today's no different now, really, is it? But clouds look pretty cool in the sky, and you know what? It's still a nice day, and it's always worth it to get out and do a ride like this. I did do this section of road earlier this year when I did the 26-kilometer bike ride starting off the biking season. There's not going to be that much that I'm repeating myself for, though, just really this stretch of road up until where it meets up with Airport Road. From there, instead of turning south, I'll be turning north. And it does look kind of creepy with those dark clouds, doesn't it? You've got that blue sky to the south that's just teasing. It looks like the first load of gravel is down on the road here. I was actually out on this road not too long ago, and it was still all mud. So we'll see how it compares today to the last ride that I did down here. Honestly, I'm not sure whether the road is better or worse than the last time that I was on it. I think It's pretty similar, but gravel does give better grip to the tires. I can see a bunch of clouds starting to rain there up ahead. I want to avoid those. Now my camera can take a little bit of rain, my bike can take a little bit of rain. I just don't want to be wet and riding all soaked. I've had pretty good luck the last couple of years avoiding it, so hopefully my luck holds out here today. Oh, all right, I'm not missing the rain. I guess it was bound to happen sometime. You know, I definitely jinxed it by talking about my good luck not riding in the rain the last couple of years. I've got this really bad habit of doing that. Because of the rain here, I'm not going to be taking the longer route up to New Dublin, but take the shorter route back to Highway 29. And that actually gets me to my end goal a little bit quicker, which is that I wanted to go and visit the abandoned stretch of King's Highway 29 that's right up in this area. So as the population and traffic increased, they rerouted certain sections of the highway just to make it a little bit better for traffic. And they actually ended up, those turkeys are taunting me. There they are in the field. Every time I come by here, they're always taunting me. They were not happy to see me. They're back. They're taunting me. And they brought their chicken buddy. Ah! Anyway, they rerouted the highway and they've actually left the old abandoned stretch in place, so it's kind of neat to be able to see that. So if I was going to go up to New Dublin, this right here is where I would turn up. I believe this is Nash Side Road here. Kind of bummed out I'm not going up that way, to be honest, but this is a nice stretch of road too. Starting to rain a bit more, so I guess these big old gray clouds right up ahead are the rainy ones. It's weird because they didn't look like they were raining from a distance. All right, I'm gonna speed things up a little bit. This is the one section of road that's not all that exciting. I think this was all farmers' fields at one point where nature's just kind of reclaiming the land right now. So it's really flat. There's a lot of new growth trees. I won't be able to keep up this speed for long. But hopefully I don't need to. Okay, I think I can slow it down a bit. Seem to have gotten out of the rain. I just really would love to get to the old abandoned highway before the rain just comes barreling down. Gotta say though, after that, if I was feeling a little chilly before, I'm not anymore. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now I'm on New Dublin Road. This is gonna take me all the way to where the abandoned stretch of highway is. This is actually a really nice stretch of road. There's a couple of nice views of the valley to my right. Couple of neat old barns. And here we go, coming up to the first one right here. Love this view. There's another view coming up just after these houses here. Yeah, right here. Greenhouse and really neat. There's a couple of neat things to see around here. There's a barn's one of them. It's kind of a neat old barn with lots of color and character. And I'm right back in the rain now. Oh, I just can't escape it. All right, do one last sprint. Nice valley though, huh? Check that out. This is my Hail Mary to try to get to the abandoned highway. Whew. I'm gonna be a little quieter here, just focus on my breathing. Try to keep that oxygen going to my legs. Only 41 this time, 40. I'm slowing, but I am here. I may just have enough time. Whew. Still feel the rain hitting me, but just on the edge of it. All right, I'm gonna turn down County Road 29 and go to the north end of the section that's been bypassed. All right, it's not far. I can make it before the worst of the rain hits. I know I can. And then what I'm aiming to do is just ride the section that's been bypassed to where it used to meet up with the old highway. No cars. Gonna cross over. You can see it there to my left. I want to go down the entire stretch, so you can go right here as far as you can get on it. So this is it. Welcome to Old Kings Highway 29. I absolutely love it when something else gets built up and they leave the old remnants of the past behind. Because this is a part of history, and it's so cool to be able to ride it and experience it like this. Somehow, I seem to have beaten the rain here. You can see you probably aren't going to be getting any cars or trucks through here anytime soon, but pretty cool that that's still there. And there are some markers still which show when some of the culverts and stuff were built here. I know where one of them is, but I believe there's a second one here too. One that says 1928, but the one that I know about says 1930. And this is it right here. Let's check this out. The Kings Highway, 1930. Still legible on the concrete. I mean, how cool is that? So yeah, once upon a time, this is where the traffic that was going from the city of Brockville up to the town of Smiths Falls, this is where it all traveled on before it got bypassed up there. Higher ground, doesn't get flooded out as easy as what this does. And there's a whole bunch of stretches like this that are along the highway between Brockville and Smiths Falls. Some you can see, and others that you can't really see. Some that have been turned into private driveways. And yeah, it's just kind of neat to be able to be out in the area and just sort of experience history firsthand. Always found it a lot more interesting to experience it in person than to read it in textbooks. So though I didn't get perfect weather for this ride today, I mostly managed to beat the worst of the rain, and I still got to come out here to where I was hoping to be able to get to and experience this old slice of history here. So that's it for this video. I'm going to end it here at the end of the old bypass of Kings Highway 29 and call it a day.